Before we get started with this video, make sure if you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, like this video, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so let's go, guys. Welcome back to the very first Pick'em NFL Picks by Just Mendez and your boy Kasper. This is a new series to us. I'm hoping that he's guest starring right now. If he wants to come back as a regular, he can. But if you guys don't know who he is, go check out my link in the description. His channel's up there. Go subscribe to his channel. Go check out his stuff. He's got some pretty good stuff. He does 2K, Destiny, and Titanfall, and some random games. So
a whole bunch of games.
Thursday night games are okay. I think they're a little bit overrated. They're a little bit overshowed. We got the Rams versus the 49ers. Who do you think wins?
Rams.
The Los Angeles Rams. And I honestly think that the Rams win as well. 49ers haven't shown me anything this year that they showed offensively they're good, and defensively they're okay.
Maybe Carlos Hyde, their running back. Maybe, but their quarterback,
Yeah, no. They don't have a quarterback there. They have a quarterback named Brian Hoyer, who has been on 6 NFL different teams. And yeah, he's been on Kyle Shanahan's team with the Browns. I like where Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are going. They have great ideas. They got good picks. I like where they're going. They're going to be a good team further on down the future, but they just don't have a quarterback right now. But I say the Rams win. Wade Phillips' defense is looking really good this year. The first pick, Goff, is not doing too bad, and Todd Gurley's coming back. It's looking good over there for the Rams.
the Rams.
Next game we got is the Ravens and the Jaguars. Jaguars being home, I don't think it makes a difference if the Jaguars are home. Their defense is no joke. They have an outstanding defense. That team defensively is good. Now they just need offensively to get on track. And with the quarterback they have, I don't think they can. They're not sold on the quarterback. If anything, you should pick up Colin Kaepernick, in my opinion. Colin Kaepernick will be a great fit for the Jacksonville Jaguars and might even help the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the Ravens this week because the Ravens' defense is outstanding.
It's not going to happen, though.
It's not going to happen.
They lost some of their best receivers and the Jaguars due to injuries, so offensively, they really don't have any big.
They have nothing in Jacksonville. And the Ravens, their offense is okay, but they haven't been putting up numbers either. So that's going to be a battle. It's going to be a good defensive game. You might see the score 9-7 as their final score. I would be surprised if anyone scores over 14 points in that game. But I still have the Ravens beating them. Browns and the Colts. Another bad week. Another bad game. Like this. Browns are going to win by default. I just see the rookie going in there and beating them. But the Colts, they have no identity on offense. With Andrew Luck, they have no identity. I don't see how the Colts win that game. Their defense is mediocre at best. Colts aren't going to win. I see the Browns going in there and beating them.
What the hell was that?
So next we got the Giants and the Eagles in Philadelphia, which is going to be a laughable game only for the Giants.
Hey Eli, don't sack yourself this time.
Don't sack yourself this time.
Your system doesn't work with Eli. Their system does not work with Eli. And I think they knew that. And I think when they got rid of Tom Coughlin, Eli was going to be the next person to go. And I honestly believe that, yeah, Eli, this is probably his last year with New York. Hey, watch out next year. Jacksonville may be in the look to getting Eli next year now that Tom Coughlin's the general manager over there. But anyways, I said the Eagles at home having no problems beating the New York Giants.
Me too.
Next game, which is another laughable game, it's going to be the Dolphins and the Jets. Jets are a horrible team. They are banking to lose every single game this year just so they can get the #1 pick next year. I see the Dolphins going in there with smoking Jay Cutler, and they're going to go in there and beat them. Broncos and the Bills.
We're going for the Broncos.
I'm a Broncos fan. There's no doubt in my mind. I see the Broncos just going in there and just killing the Buffalo Bills. But it's any given Sunday. You know, Buffalo Bills defense looks pretty good. Their offense is trash, but their defense looks pretty good.
Let me put this before we continue on, because last week I had this whole debacle with a friend about the Denver and the Dallas game, and he said that he's a Cowboy fan, and he's like, my team is going to stomp on you guys. You guys are going to get wrecked. And I'm like, hey, every given Sunday, you can't take any team in the NFL, NBA,
Purchase
or
your
Major
tracks
League
today.
lightly because they could easily sneak by you and beat you.
Yeah, easily. They can easily go in there and beat them regardless of it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday. But there's a different scenario with that Dallas and Bronco game, though. Like, the Broncos were set on one thing. Throw the ball on us. We're going to stack up that line. You're not going to run on us. And they couldn't run. They could not run.
Nope.
Ezekiel Elliott didn't even look like he wanted to be there. He gave up.
He looked lost.
The Broncos offense is the most underrated offense in the league this year. Everyone thought they were going to be bad. We revamped the offensive line. C.J. Anderson is now healthy and looking good. We got Jamal Charles and that wide receiving core, and Trevor Siemian looks like an MVP caliber. 6 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. If he continues at this rate,
one that shouldn't even count.
Yeah, that interception should not have counted. But Broncos win, no problem. Next game, we got the New Orleans Saints at the Carolina Panthers.
Don't like the Panthers. I'm going for the Saints.
This is another boring game. I'm actually going to change my pickup here. I kind of want Carolina to get this one. They're at home. New Orleans didn't look too good the first 2 weeks. New Orleans is on another downfall themselves. Drew Brees might not even be with them next year. Sean Payton might not be with them next year. They might be somewhere else. Cam Newton, he's not looking very good this year. He's not looking like the Cam Newton we saw in 2015 when he was dotting everybody and dabbing and Supermaning everybody. He's not the same quarterback. Get Christian McCaffrey the ball more. He's an explosive player. Get him the ball more. Carolina wins.
Still going for Saints.
Next game, Steelers at Chicago. This is a no competition game. Steelers kill the Bears.
Yeah.
I don't see anything that the Bears may have an up and rising, but John Fox isn't their man. I never thought John Fox was the man here. John Fox is too conservative. He's going with a veteran quarterback on a bust season, and you know you're not going to win nothing. Start the rookie. You drafted him number 2 overall for a reason. We need to start letting these young guys start early. Give them the taste of the NFL.
Let him play.
Let them play.
I'm going for Steelers too. I think Steelers.
Purchase
He's
your
going
tracks
Steelers.
today.
I'm going Steelers as well. Steelers are going to kill the Bears. Next game, we got the Falcons and the Lions. I see the Lions beating Atlanta in Detroit. Lions look great this year. Matthew Stafford is looking like an MVP. They paid him money like an MVP. He's looking like an MVP. They've had a couple good games this year. Atlanta has kind of had a couple good games this year. They look not too good against Chicago. They barely held on to that win. They're not a good second half team as we've seen in New England. Not a good second half team. But I see the Detroit Lions winning.
I'm going for the Lions too.
I see that happening. Next game, the Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. Quick and easy adjust. I just think the Vikings at home with a good running game. I know Sam Bradford may not play in this game. You shouldn't play in this game. Get healthy. We've already seen you have too many knee problems for you to continue to try to do what you do. Just stay on the bench, get healthy, let the backup do that, and let the defense handle the rest.
I say Bradford don't win. Vikings don't win.
I agree with that. Next game, we got the Texans and the Patriots. And yet again, like I said, this is probably one of the worst weeks in the NFL. Some of these matchups just look bad. Like, this is another one. Texans, their whole coaching staff sucks. Sorry. Not sucks, that's a bad way to say it. Their whole coaching staff is not put together correctly. Their head coach cannot see a quarterback to save their life. They cannot find talent at quarterback. Regardless if they paid the guy $70 million like Brock, or picked him in like the 15th pick or the whatever round. They picked him in the first round. He does not know how to stick with the quarterback. He changes them like he changes his underwear. They need to stick with the quarterback there and let it grow. You got J.J. Watt. You got a good defense. Let it grow. I don't see the Texans going into Gillette Stadium and beating the New England Patriots. It's not going to happen.
It's going to be a slaughter.
Patriots are going to win. Seahawks at the Tennessee Titans. Here's a good one as well. I see the Seahawks killing Tennessee because Tennessee does not have an offense there. They have Marcus Mariota. They just don't have a good system. I don't know what's going on there. It's just not clicking there. I don't see how Tennessee beats Seattle, especially with that defense.
I think it's going to be closer than what he thinks.
It might be. Just the simple fact that Seattle has no offense. No offensive line. They don't have no offensive line at all. So it could be a close game, but I just see Seattle winning.
It's going to be a slaughter if, because I was just checking, if DeMarco Murray, if he does not play, because he's questionable right now.
They got Henry in the back, so they're good. So next game, we got the Cincinnati Bengals at the Green Bay Packers. So, like I said, that's another bad game right there, dude. Cincinnati sucks. Their offense is garbage. They have Andy Dalton and A.J. Green, but they cannot figure it out offensively. And they just fired their offensive coordinator. They need some type of spark, but I just don't see it happening in this game. Green Bay's too good. They're at home. Cheeseheads are just going to be annihilating any team that comes in there.
Try next year, Bengals. Maybe next year.
Cincinnati, there's no chance they're winning this one. Hey, maybe they pick up Colin Kaepernick. That's a good rumor that's going around. Maybe. Everyone needs to pick up Colin Kaepernick. There's a few teams that need to. Man, he's better than half of these quarterbacks that are starting. Anyways, next game is one of my favorites I'm looking forward to. The Kansas City Chiefs at the San Diego Chargers. Another one I was thinking of. I'm actually looking forward to this game. Everyone's going to count out a particular team.
The Chargers.
Chargers. They're not as good as you think. Chargers are not bad at all. They are not bad at all. I see Kansas City's looking really good. They went into Gillette Stadium and annihilated not out right away. It took them a couple of quarters, but they eventually went in and beat the New England Patriots. I see San Diego beating the Kansas City Chiefs.
Maybe it's a close game.
Oh, God dang it. Did I say it? Sorry. That's a little bit. Los Angeles Chargers. I see the Los Angeles Chargers.
But you're not the only one that made the mistake. Remember the first game,
Monday night. Everyone makes a mistake. Everyone continues to call San Diego. They're not. I'm sorry. I just don't see them as Los Angeles. They're San Diego. They should forever be. Maybe if San Diego wasn't cheap, they should have bought and made a new stadium. So I see the Chargers winning. I don't know how you see it. I see the Chargers winning.
I see the Chiefs still pulling it out.
Yeah, just because they're a little bit better, but I just think the Chargers are a little underrated. They're at home. They need that first victory. Come on, guys. Get your first victory. Broncos need to get that #1 seed. All right, next one. Speaking of that, Raiders at Redskins. Speak of the Raiders. Redskins. Who you got? Sunday night game.
I don't know because I dislike the Raiders with a passion. I don't care who they're playing. I always go for the opponent. So I'm going for the Redskins.
All right, so I don't have that big of a problem with the Raiders. Like back in the day, I used to hate the Raiders. They were our biggest rival. But now, I mean, they barely made the playoffs the first time recently, and now I'm starting to have a more respect for them. The rivalry is back. Broncos and Oakland, the rivalry is back. Derek Carr is the real deal. They have a great quarterback there. Good wide receiver, Amari Cooper. Welcome back, beast mode. He is just destroying again like he did. Maybe it was a good thing he took off a year like Ricky Williams did. Came back and looked like a better player. There's a lot of players who I felt like took some time off, saved maybe a couple of years in their NFL career instead of just going. I think beast mode did a great decision, and I think Oakland's going to beat Washington. Washington Redskins. I think Oakland wins. You?
I'm still gonna go with the Redskins.
Yeah, I think it's setting up a perfect match. I think it's setting up a perfect match that the Raiders come here next week to Denver, where both 3-0 teams face off. I don't remember the last time I remember seeing Denver versus Oakland
3-0.
3-0. I don't remember the last time.
Me either. I can't think.
Probably been too many years. I'm thinking the last time I saw that was probably, it's got to be like 2002. That was the last time Oakland. That's the last time Oakland went 3-0. But they ended up going to the Super Bowl that year, and they ended up facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we remember how that went. But anyways, I see Oakland beating Washington on Sunday night. Last but not least, Cowboys and the Cardinals. This is an easy decision to me. Easy. Cardinals suck. I'm sorry. They got a good wide receiver in Larry Fitzgerald, but they need to trade him, get him to a championship team contender, maybe give him to New England, or maybe trade him here in Denver. I'd like Larry Fitzgerald here.
Fitzgerald already said he's not going anywhere. There was plenty of offers when he was a free agent. He said, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to retire a Cardinal. Respect that. But, yeah, sorry, buddy, you're not going to win nothing.
Yeah, he's not going to win nothing. Carson Palmer is just looking so bad this year. 38-year-old quarterback now starting to catch up with him. So I just see the Cowboys going in there and having a redemption week and going in there and destroying the Cardinals.
I mean, like, unless if you did what we did and just shut down Ezekiel, but you know what? You don't got our defense, so yeah, you're gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, I don't see the Cardinals having a good defense like Denver. Like, they can probably stop the run, but I can see Dak throwing dots on them, especially with Dez Bryant. The only person that can keep up with them was Patrick Peterson and the Honey Badger. But a few good screens. That offensive line is solid, so they'll find something in Dallas. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys like this video. We're going to give the results next week. We're going to try to do this a weekly thing. Every Thursday we post this video and get it set out. So I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do, don't forget to subscribe if you are new. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Okay, so let's go. Peace.